Chapter 23. I love a good banana when it's ripe, Madeline said. Salty and Pepper stared at her. Don't bananas grow on trees? Salty asked. That means we'll have to climb trees to pick them, and I'm afraid of heights. I'm afraid of depths, Pepper said. I'd rather climb banana trees than be down at the bottom of the ocean. Sean and I mumbled agreement. I hate bananas, I said. They're too sticky. They always get stuck on the roof of my mouth. You should try chewing them, Madeline said. We were locked in a dark, smelly cabin at the bottom of the ship. We talked about bananas because what was really on our minds was too frightening. But I couldn't keep my thoughts from going there. I'm going to be a banana worker on a strange island. Sean and I will never get home. We'll never see our parents again. It was much easier to talk about bananas than to talk about our real fears. We all jumped in surprise when Smitty, the red-haired sailor, appeared carrying a tray of food bowls. Help yourselves, he said. The captain sent you some dinner. I stared at the yellow mush in the bowls. What is it? I asked. Banana pudding, Smitty answered. He laughed. Captain Billy Bottoms has an awesome sense of humor. Awesome, I muttered. The next morning, Sean and I were jolted as the ship bumped hard. I caught my balance as the cabin floor seemed to bounce. Then it came to rest, and I realized we had docked. A short while later, Smitty appeared down below. He and the other pirates led us up to the deck. My knees ached, and my legs were stiff from not moving. As we stepped out of the hold, I raised my eyes to the sky. It was solid blue, and a bright yellow sun was already high above us. I took several deep breaths. It felt so good to get the stale air out of my lungs and some fresh sea air in. What is this island called? Salty asked Smitty. Smitty grinned at him. It's called your new home. The ship bobbed gently against the dock. Sean peered over the deck and pointed. You can see banana trees for miles. I followed his gaze. I saw a narrow, sandy beach beyond the dock. I saw some men dressed in white shirts and shorts, wearing wide white hats. They had their eyes on the ship. They stood near a line of open horse-drawn carts, all filled to the top with mountains of bananas. I could go for a banana split, Madeline said. Captain Billy Bottoms appeared and came bounding toward us. He had a wide grin on his red, round face. His shiny black hair caught the sunlight and made him glow as if he was on fire. Good morning, plantation workers, he said in his squeaky voice. Your new home isn't far from here. Can we talk about this? Salty asked. Since we were old mates. You're going to be a problem, Bottoms said, scowling at Salty. There isn't much demand for a two-headed worker. You eat twice as much. I'm a good sailor, Captain, Salty insisted. I could join your crew. It would be like old times. I hate the old times, Bottoms shouted. And I hate you. He slapped the side of the deck. Enough talk. Smitty, take them down to their new bosses. Smitty saluted and motioned for us to follow him down the gangplank to the dock. Don't slip on any banana peels, Bottoms cried. And then he laughed until his face was beet red and tears poured from his eyes. We followed Smitty down to the island. We were about to start our new lives on a banana plantation. In other words, we were doomed. I felt a hand on my shoulder. I turned to find Madeline leaning close. She motioned to Sean. "Listen, you two," she whispered. I wasn't kidding about a banana split. I blinked. Huh? What do you mean?